say about that?
So I don't have anything new to say about that because I think I've said quite a lot already. Uh, it's just a matter of clarifying what the purpose of that data was. We operate a service called cloud messaging, which is in many ways very similar to instant messaging services out there, like WhatsApp, like iMessage, and so on and so forth. When you're using that service, you have to send identification data to the server to say, who you are, so that you register, to say who you want to message, and so on and so forth. And the service just operates like any of these other services do, but people didn't quite understand it, right? So we came out and we explained it. We explained the reason why your phone sends your phone number and someone else's phone number to the server when you're about to send a text message is because it wants to check whether it can route that text message via IP to save you money and not send a text message, an SMS message. So of course it has to send that data. iMessage works in the exact same way. WhatsApp works in the exact same way, and so on and so forth. Because we're really serious about not causing concerns for privacy, we decided not only to explain it, but to also just turn that service off by default. Right? So you can turn it on if you want to use it, but it's turned off by default. The reason why it's turned on by default, much like iMessage is turned on by default, is because the benefit of sending a text message and not paying for it is so tremendous, it's so powerful, that we think it's a great idea. So we probably will turn it on again at some point with the right communication, because the benefit is so amazing, right? But just because we are really serious about what people say and about anyone who has a concern with privacy, we're like, we'll turn it on. Right? So we explained it, and we went one step further and also turned it on. Does that answer your question? Yeah? I want to make sure.
In terms of sales, how is the Philippines versus the other Asian countries that you're present?
In terms of sales, how is the Philippines compared to the other sales? The Philippines is doing quite well. It's too early to draw conclusions. I should say that I was actually impressed, given how early days it is for e-commerce in the Philippines, to see the volumes that we saw with people. I was actually quite impressed. And that's for a device, that's over 10,000 pesos, right? So I'm thinking, I'm hoping, sincerely hoping and working towards it within the team, hoping that RedMi Launch is going to be an even bigger success, right, considering the price. So we're going to work towards that. But I'm very, very excited so far. Philippines is by far the earliest e-commerce market that we're in. Even if you look in other markets in Southeast Asia, Malaysia in particular, obviously Singapore, but Singapore is a very small country. Malaysia is further ahead when it comes to overall e-commerce adoption by the country. So considering that, we're very, very happy and positive, very kind of excitedly surprised because we didn't expect this. And can add to it if necessary.
Hi, I'm Mika from Gadgets Magazine. I just want to ask what the warranty situation is like, and if I bought the unit like in Singapore, will it apply here?
So 1 year warranty. You're asking me about international warranty. So the answer is yes. If you have proof of purchase, then yes, absolutely. But of course, we're talking about devices that have been launched in the Philippines, because of course we have parts, right? So if the device is not launched here, we're not going to have parts for it. In which case we would have to order, and it would take time, and of course you'd have to pay for it. Importing parts to the Philippines is not the easiest thing in the world. Anyways, that's it. So the international warranty, yes. And by the way, if you, this may or may not matter to you, but if you decide that you want to flash some crazy ROM on your V3 or your RedMi OS and you do something wrong and you bring it, no problem. Bring it in, we'll fix it for you. Also warranty covers.
I'd just like to ask the prices will remain the same in the region. Universally, the pricing for the
RedMi OS
will it be the same as with other countries?
It's not the same in all countries because the tax situation is very different. Import taxes in some countries, but in others, and so forth. But it's approximately the same. If you convert 5599 to, for example, Chinese RMB, it's like 785 or something. 700 is the price of it. It's actually even a tad bit. But it's mostly because it's a rounding thing, right? We want it to be a beautiful number. It's XX9L, right? That's kind of how it works. I don't even know why I'm not a marketing guy, but people tell me that that's how it should be. I was like, why can't you be 5,537? Anyways.
Any plans for Android Wear? Android Wear.
Android Wear. We don't have any Android Wear products in the pipeline. The main reason is because Android Wear is an ex-China initiative. And because our main market is China, it doesn't quite make sense. It's because of Google, right? Because it's a service that doesn't work in China. But I am expecting it to change, and once it does, we will have to reconsider it. But we're not working on anything currently.
Hi, I'm Erwin from scrollingovercoffee.com. My question is about the Mi 4. There are already reviews out by, I think, our Spectica and Pocket now about the low light shooting capability of the Mi 4. Could you put that in context because they don't seem to be impressed by the low light shooting? Is that going to be addressed with software upgrade?
So which issue specifically?
The low light shooting of the Mi 4.
Low light shooting before. I don't have a good answer for that because I haven't looked into it. I can hunt down an answer and email about it. If we could follow up. Can we do that? Please do follow up. Okay, I'll send you an email with the response.
Hello, my name is Oliver Biani from Marketing Magazine. Any plans to bring the Mi key to the Philippines?
Nothing has one.
Yeah, actually, so.
The official name is Mi Click. Right? Mi Click. Yeah. We haven't launched it anywhere outside of mainland China yet. We probably should. One day. Thank you.
Sir, are you going to consider having a business
Have we considered having a physical store here? We won't because it's a bit strange. It doesn't quite work with the e-commerce model. Having our own. Of course, we are working with Globe and with Smart. They are selling our devices, but the idea of Globe and Smart selling our devices is actually very specific. It's because of the full speed. Right? From our perspective is you can buy the device full price at Lazada, or you can buy it with a contract and pay no one, right? If you enter into a contract with other Global Smart, right? So Global and Smart are selling our products exclusively on contract. So that's as far as we'll go offline, at least for the time being. We are thinking of we're running a couple of experiments just to see how things go. Very small scale experiments, but we're just trying things out. We're not really sort of committing to any offline strategy quite. We do recognize that e-commerce is early here, but still we are an e-commerce company, right? So we're going to focus on it.
Hi. How about the TVs, other devices? Because
Yes.
we haven't heard about it tonight.
So
Do you have any plans of launching it soon here in the Philippines?
plans we do, when we don't know yet. And let me explain exactly why. First off, these TVs are big and not exactly cheap to import. And we wouldn't want to bring a product to the Philippines if we can't have an amazing price. So we have to figure that out. But secondly, the content story is actually the biggest or the hardest challenge. ETV and eBox, both products they're streaming content boxes. The idea is that you can start watching a movie or a TV show and it just works, right? They're not just TVs, they're smart TVs. So we only want to launch them here when we have the right content partnerships so that you can have exactly that experience. So we are in the process of talking to a few companies that have these licenses for streaming content online, movies, TV shows, and so on. Those discussions are in the early stages, so it may take a little bit of time. But we definitely do want to bring it here, and it's bringing it for the services.
Just yell it out.
All right. Nice to see you again. When will the Redmi One S be available through Globus?
So when will Redmi One S be available via Global Smart? Not sure yet, but there will be announcements soon. It's around. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
For people who have requests for one-on-one, we just have to do this quite fast. So we have a running list with three. So anyone who has a request, right now I've got